Okay, fine. I hope you're all fine and safe at home. Am I right? Okay. Are you all ready for our today's English class? Okay, ma, very good. In the last class, what did we learn? We learned about an adventure of Roald Dahl. Who is Roald Dahl? Roald Dahl is a fighter pilot and he's also a British writer. We have learned a lot many things about him, and also he shared his experience when he gone for a training in Kenya. And where is Kenya? Kenya is in East Africa. And what is the name of the aircraft he used? Very good, Tiger Moth. And he was a fighter pilot during the Second World War. These are the main information we learned from our lesson Going Solo. Who was the writer? Roald Dahl. Okay, that is our previous lesson. Today we are going to learn a fresh, interesting and beautiful poem. Okay, students, have you all heard about the story Hare and the Tortoise? When you are a child, you would have learnt about the story Hare and the Tortoise. Now, can you remember what am I talking about? Okay. Now tell me, which of these animals runs fast, or which of these animals runs fast in the match, in the race? Rabbit. Rabbit can run fast, right? Okay, here this tortoise moves very slowly and the rabbit runs very quickly, rapidly, right? But who won the race? It is tortoise. So here rabbit runs quickly and tortoise runs slowly. But both looks beautiful. Rabbit has its own characteristic and tortoise has its own characteristic, right? God has created each one of us in a unique and beautiful manner. Now just look around us. Look around you. Everything around us looks very beautiful. Look at the sky. Look at the flowers. How many varieties of flowers are there around us? How many varieties of animals? Wild animals, domestic animals, and each category differs from one another. Okay, leave everything. Look at ourselves. Each one of us is unique and each one of us is different from each other. Am I looking like you? Are you looking like me? No. Each one of us are created by God in a beautiful manner. So, we should not vomit or we should not ignore something around us. Sometimes, children will not accompany the students who are looking dull or who are not studying well or who are coming from a poor background. Can they do so? No. God has created each one of us equally. Did He make any difference among us? I mean, did He show any partiality among us? No. Rain is for everyone in this world. The source of light, that is sun, is giving light to each one of us. But we are creating a discrimination, a difference among us because of various reasons. Right? But everything around us looks very beautiful. Look at the sky, look at the stars, moon. Each leaves of each plant is different from one another. Everything around us looks very beautiful and we should appreciate the beauty of everything around us. We should not ignore anything around us. We should not say this is ugly, this is bad, this is not looking fine. Okay. We should learn to appreciate everything around us because everything around us looks beautiful. And today we are going to learn such a beautiful and wonderful poem which is written by Elizabeth Cosworth. Who is the writer? Elizabeth Cosworth. And the title of our poem is Swift Things Are Beautiful. What is the title of our poem? Swift things are beautiful. Swift things are beautiful. Who is the poet? Elizabeth Cosworth. Now, let's see who is this Elizabeth Cosworth and also what is there in this poem. Swift things are beautiful. Are you all ready for our today's class? Students, let's learn something about Elizabeth Cosworth. Elizabeth Cosworth was born in New York. She was an American writer of fiction and poetry for both children and adults. So, she has written so many stories, so many novels, that is fiction, and so many poetries. She has written poetries and fiction for children and adults. Let me tell you some of her major works and popular works which are written only for children. The Cat Who Went to Heaven, Away Goes Sally. Away Goes Sally is one of her popular work. 5 Bushel Farm, The Fair American, The White Horse, The Golden Horseshoe, Pure Magic, The Noble Doll, Pika and the Roses, and some of her poetries for children are Country Cat, Swift Things Are Beautiful, July Storm, Rain Poem, and so on. She has written so many works for children, so many poetries, so many novels, stories, okay. And she has won the Newbery Medal. It's an award in the year 1931. She has won Newbery Medal in the year 1931 for her novel, The Cat Who Went to Heaven. She wrote more than 100 books in her lifetime and she was influenced by her travel experiences from earlier years. She got influence from her earlier years when she traveled to lot many places, and the experiences she got from traveling is what her influence. So who is Elizabeth Cosworth? Elizabeth Cosworth is an American writer. She has written so many poetries and fiction for children as well as for adults. Can you understand, students? Students, now take page number 58. I am going to read the poem. Listen to me carefully, alright? Swift things are beautiful. Swift things are beautiful. Swallows and deer, enlightening the falls, bright, veined and clear, rivers and meteors, wind in the wheat, the strong withered oars, the runner's sure feet, and slow things are beautiful, the closing of day, the pause of the wave that curves downward to spray, the ember that crumbles, the opening flower, and the ox that moves on in the quiet of power. Students, shall we read it together? Swift things are beautiful. Swift things are beautiful, swallow and deer, and lightning that falls, bright, veined and clear, rivers and meteors, wind in the wheat, the strong withered oars, the runner's sure feet. And slow things are beautiful, the closing of day, the pause of the wave that curves downward to spray, the ember that crumbles, the opening flower, and the ox that moves on in the quiet of power. Students, spell the word horse. Horse. How to pronounce this word? It is not horse, it is horse. Once again, horse. Repeat it with me. Horse. It is not horse. R remains silent here. It should be pronounced as horse. Horse. Okay. Then, in the fifth line, meteors. It is meteors. Pronounce the word meteors. Meteors. Once again, meteors. Next, in the second line, deer. It is deer. Deer. It is not deer. It is deer. Deer. It is not deer. It is deer. Deer. Once again, deer. Okay, students.
Beautiful by Elizabeth Coatsworth. Swift things are beautiful, swallows and deer, and lightning that falls, bright, veined and clear, rivers and meteors, wind in the wheat, the strong withered horse, the runner's sure feet, and slow things are beautiful, the closing of day, the pause of the wave that curves downward to spray, the ember that crumbles, the opening flower, and the ox that moves on in the quiet of power.
Students, in this poem, the poet Elizabeth Coatsworth has used so many imageries. What is meant by imageries? Already we have learned about how to write a poem and what are the techniques we can use, what are the possible techniques we can use to add beauty to our poem. Am I right? So imageries are descriptive languages. We have seen or we have learned about visual imagery and sound imagery. Am I right? So we can visualize some images. We can hear some sounds while reading the poem, and that is what called imagery. So here the poet used so many imageries to add beauty to her poem. Now let's move on to our poem without any delay. Swift things are beautiful. What is meant by swift? It is not shift, it is swift. Swift means quick, fast, speed, rapid. Just think about horse. How the horse are taking ride. How do they run? Do they run quickly or slowly like tortoise? Horse are running so quickly, so rapidly, right? So, swift is denoting quick or fast or speed. So, quick, speed things are beautiful. And the title of this poem is taken from the first line of the poem. For some poetries, we can see a different topic or different title, but here the poet has used the first line of the poem for her poetry's title. All right. Swift things are beautiful. She is explaining what are the things which are done quickly and are looking beautiful and are beautiful. Everything around us is beautiful, but still here she is explaining, or she absorbed something from nature and she is explaining about those things in her first stanza. In poetry, we should not say first paragraph, second paragraph, third paragraph. What should we say? First stanza, second stanza, third stanza. All right. First, swallow and deer. Swallows and deer. Swallows are small birds which are flying quickly and it has a forked tail. We all use fork to have or to eat meat. So similarly, these small variety of birds has a forked tail. Okay, so swallows, they are a kind of birds and they can fly quickly and it has a forked tail. And deer, have you all seen deers running? In Discovery Channel we could have seen the deers which are hunted by some lion or tiger. So these deer will run quickly just like these swallow birds. So here the poet is comparing, or the poet is listing out what are the creatures or what are the things which she could feel which are done quickly and rapidly, and also what are the things which are looking beautiful despite being so quick. Next, and lightning that falls bright, veined and clear. How many of you feel afraid of looking at lightning and thunder? Once I was afraid of lightning and thunder at your age, but not now. So some of you might have frightened about lightning and thunder. Am I right? Here she is telling that how the lightning comes in sky. All of a sudden, in a fraction of a second, it will come and it will vanish. So lightning that falls, and she is comparing this lightning with bright vein. Veins, what is meant by veins? Veins are the blood vessels that are carrying blood in our body. In science, we have seen or we have learned about veins. The lightning is looking like veins in our body. We all have veins, blood vessels in our body, and is circulating and is transferring and transforming the blood and is taking our blood to our entire body, that is veins, blood vessels. So this lightning in the sky is looking like a blood vessel and is bright and clear. Lightnings are bright and clear, and the time or the duration of lightning is so quick. It is not a slow process. It completed within a fraction of a second. Next, rivers and meteors. Rivers or flooding. In times of flood, rivers runs or passes through so quick and so rapid. Meteors are shooting stars or falling stars. They are like a piece of rock and will falls down from the outer space and is falling down on earth. While coming to the earth, it looks like a fireball because of the atmosphere and the chemical contents in the meteor. When it comes down, when it falls down on earth, it looks like a fireball. It's a shooting star, and that particular star or meteors will not come and reach the earth so slowly. It comes all of a sudden, so rapid, so quick. Okay, so rivers flooded rivers are flowing so quickly. Meteors are also coming to the earth so quickly within a fraction of a second. Wind in the wheat. Wind in the wheat. Here wheat indicates the wheat fields. It is not the wheat grain, it is the entire wheat field. Like our rice field or maize field. Okay, so wheat fields. Wind is blowing in the wheat field and is looking so swift. It runs or it blows so quickly. Then the strong withered horse, the runner's sure feet, the strong withered horse. Do you all love horse? Have you all seen horse? In our school we could see a lot many horses, right? So horses are running so quickly. Will they run like a tortoise? Or will they run like us, human beings? No, they'll run so rapidly, so quickly. Right? So strong withered horse. What is meant by strong withered? Having a strong shoulders. Here withers are the ridges between shoulder bones of a horse. So horse has a strong shoulder and strong ridge. Okay. So this strong withered horse could run so fastly, quickly and rapidly. It looks beautiful. The runner's sure feet. People who are participated in running competition or in race, how do they run? Do they run so slowly? Or no, they will run as fast as they could. So, the poet is saying all these things are looking beautiful. The swallows, the bird, quick flying bird is beautiful. Deer is beautiful. Lightning that falls looks like a blood vessel is beautiful. Rivers which are flowing is looking beautiful. Meteors are beautiful. Wind in the wheat, when wind blows in the wheat field, it also looks beautiful. Strong withered horse are running so quickly. It is also a beautiful scene, beautiful thing God has created. The runner's sure feet is also beautiful. These are the things which are beautiful in the eyes of Elizabeth Costworth, and she has described it beautifully in her poem Swift Things Are Beautiful. Okay, students, now can you visualize the images here? Can you? Okay. I hope you all have understood this first stanza, students. Am I right? Students, now can you look at the sky? How the sun looks like? The sun is looking dull and dim, and the sky is in yellowish orange color. This shows that the sun is going back to his home. And do you know the sun sets in west? Very good. So the sun is about to go back to his home. Is it running quickly? No, the sun will move slowly and is moving down. It's not a rapid and quick process, it is a slow process. Is it looking beautiful? Yes, the sky. The time is about twilight. The twilight time is about to come. The sun is going back to his home. Now the sun is looking very orangish in color. Crows are going back to their home. The sun will move down very soon. It is going down slowly. Now the sun is about to say goodbye to us. And it is going down. Now come to the second stanza. And slow things are beautiful. The closing of day, the pause of the wave that curves downward to spray, the ember that crumbles, the opening flower, and the ox that moves on in the quiet of power. Now she is explaining what are the things which are being done very slowly and is looking so beautiful. The first is closing of day. We all love to see the sunset, right? Is it a quick process? No, it is going slowly. The sun is going back to her home so slowly. It is not running back to her home, is going or moving slowly to the west. Next, the pause of the wave that curves downward to spray. We all love to play in the sea waves. Am I right? The pause of the wave and that curves downward to spray is also looking so beautiful. The ember that crumbles. Ember is a piece of glowing coal. Coal is a fuel. We can burn it. We can use it to burn something. We can use it as a fuel. So she is telling that the ember that crumbles means break down into pieces. So from each piece we could see fire. We could see the fire from each broken pieces of ember, from the glowing coal. It is also beautiful. The opening flower. Have you all seen the bloom of flower or the blooming process of flower? We cannot. It is not a quick process. It's a very slow process. So opening a flower is a slow process. That process looks beautiful. And the ox that moves on in the quiet of power. Ox, will they run quickly? Of course, but the ox are moving slowly, and that particular scene is also a beautiful scene. So she is describing the closing of the day, the pause of the wave that curves down to spray, the ember that crumbles, the coals which are broken into pieces, the opening flower, and the ox that moves on in a quiet of power. Ox are under the control of a person in carriages, right? So all these seems to be a beautiful thing, though they are done slowly, and it looks so pretty and beautiful for the poet Elizabeth Costworth. This is all about the poem Swift Things Are Beautiful. Students, can you understand? Students, I hope you all have enjoyed our today's class. What did we learn today? What is the title of the poem? Swift Things Are Beautiful. And who is the writer? Elizabeth Costworth. Will you appreciate everything around you? Will you appreciate the beauty of everything around you? Very good. We should not ignore anything. We should not say bad, or we should not ignore or discriminate anybody who are with us and who are among us. Okay, students? See you all